And now, Fix It Friday, brought to you by Charm City Roofing.
Well, as you just heard, it is Fix It Friday.
And Roger Bush from Charm City Roofing is here with us. You know, every season, I'm always so amazed, every season brings its own challenges to the roofing industry, and this one is no different.
Yeah, well, you know, this time of year, days are a little bit shorter, a little bit less time to work. So I think that's a bit of a challenge for, you know, the exterior remodeling industry as a whole. But, you know, we've been doing this a long time, nearly 20 years, and we've got some pretty good systems in place. And I think ultimately it just comes down to planning. You have to plan out your day a little bit better, because whether we're replacing, you know, your roof siding, windows, and doors, we want to make sure that we're only removing what we can get taken off, cleaned up, and put back before we leave for the day. So sometimes that may mean doing a project in sections, and, you know, maybe a project that would be done in one day in the summer when we have a few more hours of work, it might take 2 days. But you know, that's okay, because the important thing is that the homeowner is happy and feeling secure that when we leave for the day, their home's going to be buttoned up.
Gotcha.
Of course. And then also at this time of year, we're dealing with some winter weather, some more storms. So what are you seeing, or what are you noticing with issues with roofs?
It's kind of interesting, you know, because of the shorter days, it's, you know, a little darker and more damp, and mold and moss and algae like to grow in those environments. So you may have noticed the black streaking you sometimes see on shingle roofs. That's actually caused by algae. Blue-green algae is just kind of naturally in the atmosphere, and it randomly lands on roofs and likes to hang out there because asphalt shingle manufacturers use limestone as a filler, and it feeds on limestone. So while that stuff is kind of ugly, it's not really a concern. It's just kind of an indication that your roof's a little bit older, and you might start planning and budgeting for a new roof. But if you're seeing moss, that bright green moss that kind of grows three-dimensionally, that normally is an indication of an issue, because that only grows where the roof is really wet. So there may be a leak where that shingle is holding water, the roof decking is saturated and holding water, or there's some other reason that we're holding water there, and maybe it's not leaking yet, but it's probably going to create a leak. So if you're seeing that moss, you want to get that checked out.
Okay. We just saw Marty out there at Valley View. The Christmas trees are up and all the decorations. What are the challenges for the folks who want to go up there and do Christmas vacation on the top of the roof?
You know, it's funny. I love decorating. I light our house up pretty bright, and I've actually always enjoyed it even as a kid. But, you know, when I was a kid, I used one of those big Craftsman staple guns.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh, yes.
And I would just staple the light straight to the shingle. So, you know, my recommendation would be don't do that. Now you can get those clips by 3M or Command, and they clip on the light and clip on the shingle, or even better, if you can just clip them onto the gutter, stay off of the shingle altogether. And also I'd recommend just keeping it to lights. Sometimes you see those displays with Santa and his sleigh and
reindeer.
all the reindeer, right? And it looks really cool, but as a roofer, I'm thinking that's got to be attached somehow.
Yeah, that might be causing headaches later, yes.
Probably means a penetration in the roof. So
And then they'll be calling you for that.
I'd recommend not doing that. But if you insist, we're happy to come out after the holidays and patch it up.
So how can they find you or reach out?
Sure, on the web, charmcityroofing.com, or give us a call, 410-289-ROOF.
Roger Bush, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yes,
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
We'll see you before the holiday.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Fix It Friday on WJZ at 9 is brought to you by Charm City Roofing.